Yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this another new live stream on Merlin the Trader. My name is Justin. If you're new at this stream, welcome, guys. This is our fourth stream already on this channel. I am really excited, guys. Listen up, okay? Look at this. Last live stream, I placed a trade on Bitcoin long, okay, guys? And this is the one how it went up eventually. And you can see here it entered perfectly. It took all the liquidity out. It is perfect. We made out of it like 48.95% out of this trade, guys. It is unbelievable. It is such a clean trade, and this is like how we like to work, guys. Really. So further up, guys. Welcome to this new live stream. We are starting like really strong with an TP eventually out of it. And yeah, guys, I would say like let's go. Let's start this stream, okay? Guys, what I would expect right now is a few different things. First of all, is Bitcoin in general. We're gonna make the all-time new high. This is at least what I would expect from it. I also want to look personally for a long on Bitcoin USD. For sure, because like everyone is saying, the analyzations what my team made is also all up for a long on Bitcoin. So let's start. Let's begin out of it, guys. Look at this. Bitcoin USD, Ethereum, and the altcoins. What is happening right now? Look at this. Bitcoin is starting with the long run. Okay. He's now on round up 110k almost, maybe a little bit less, 108. And Ethereum and altcoins are gonna follow later on this moment. First, the Bitcoin is gonna get the bull run, and then eventually the Ethereum and altcoins as well. So let's start. About this one. Look at this, guys. What I already showed you maybe before in the other live streams as well, is this kind of placement. The Bitcoin is gonna go as the same way as the M2 money supply. Okay, guys. This is like a really interesting part. Why? The thing is, like, the Bitcoin is always actually following the M2 money supply, and what you can see here right now is that he is already at the new all-time high at the money supply. But Bitcoin is gonna go there as well, and that is like the really interesting part. Okay, so now we are on 108k roundup. So and probably we're gonna go to 122 is like my personal favorite for a goal, but it wouldn't surprise me if we're gonna go even higher. This is like what is happening as well right now. You can see here in like in 2017. With the bear run, then the accumulation, and then the bull run. Well, you can see if I'm not correct, this part was already a 600%, 672% out of it, and now we are gonna go again for like those kind of bull runs over here. So like what we're gonna expect from here, guys, is that we're gonna have like a good bull run for this session. Also, if I am looking further up, you can see here in 2017 that he did make a lower low, then a higher high. Then he made the breakout, the break of structure, did go for a lower low again, and then he made a retest on the break of structure of the support and resist line, I have to say now actually, and he pushed it up, pushed it higher and higher. And now what you can see here, guys, on Bitcoin in 2025, this part is that he's again making a lower low, then making a higher high, higher than the previous high what he has here. Then he go a little bit lower, then he is making the break of structure, making the retest, and now he is only gonna go upwards to the upper side, guys. And these kind of things are like really excited. Okay. So what you can see here as well on the Bitcoin spot on 2 days time frame, here's exactly the same thing actually already, and this is like from a year ago. So what you can see here, or not even a year ago, this is like what is it, 6 months? A little bit of over 7 months ago. Actually, what is happening here? Yeah, exactly, with the break, with an support and resistance line, which you can see here. With a little bit of liquidity going to the upside. And you can see already that they left that part as well. Then he is coming in a little bit of an accumulation, making a high, then pushing down to a lower low, and then he made a break of structure out of it, a change of character, and he's pushing it up. And here is exactly the same. So like here, the liquidity, then he pushed it up like as a break of structure, then he did go down again, then he did go up, and what you can see here, he pushed it down of the support line, and you can see here that he is now making towards the upside as well. And these things, guys, are like so interesting to follow all the time, because like everyone is hearing about it, everyone is talking about it, Bitcoin is going crazy. So if I can look over here as well, guys, Trump is also gonna like talk in these kind of things. He is also not sleeping on these kind of positions. And not only that, guys, we are also not sleeping on our trades lately, okay? What you can see here is that we made like a 48.96% out of this trade, okay? Of the previous trade what we had, and that was this one over here. For the people that weren't there with the last live stream, if you want, I can explain like why I took this trade from here, from this position, and how I saw it. If you want to know about it, I can always explain always to you guys. It would be not a problem. Feel free to ask as well. If you want me to like give an analysis about a different kind of crypto coin. I also got like for the viewers that asked me from the previous one, I have like a little map on the right side. You can't see it on the screen, but I got it, and I made an analysis about other some coins as well. These ones was for an example. Somebody asked me about Sonic and Tether US perpetual contract, and you can see here that this one is going actually pretty nicely, I have to say. This one is not going even that bad. It would take a few days, maybe weeks even, till he is coming to our zone with this one, but this is like a really interesting one to look for still. I keep you updated with this one as well if you want, guys. There would not be a problem. And this one actually as well. If you look at this one is also going really well, what I would expect. We are now on the part that he swiped the liquidity on the left side, and now probably he's gonna, hopefully, is gonna make a change of character and a break of structure. Then with the retest going to the upper side again. And if I am not mistaken, if Bitcoin is gonna pump up what like my team made as an analysis for us, then there would be only some good news, guys, because with Ethereum as well, with Ripple as well, so that's also gonna be really interesting. Also with this trade, what we had, guys, unfortunately we had a stop loss with this one because we had our stop loss too tight, but now I adjusted a little bit like what I did wrong, and now you can see that the trade would go very well. So we were maybe a little bit too greedy on this one, but yeah, it happens, guys, it happens, you know, it's really normal. So guys, what we're gonna look at for today is these kind of expectations, what we are gonna look for. This is like what I would expect from it. This is what I want to see as well, okay? Because like everyone is talking about it, Bitcoin is gonna make a new all-time high. And these kind of new all-time highs are gonna be really interesting for the market as well, okay? Because not only Bitcoin is gonna follow, is not only following up the M2 money supply, but the altcoins and the Ethereum is also gonna follow up the Bitcoin eventually. You know, it has like a kind of ladder like how it works, you know. Like first we're gonna have the M2 money supply, what we have. Then after it, then Bitcoin is gonna follow it. Then Ethereum is gonna follow Bitcoin, and altcoins are gonna follow Ethereum. And that is always like cycle what's gonna happen. So if we are talking about Bitcoin right now, what I told you already with this part, that the history is repeating itself. Actually, all time go, and this is what you can see as well. So, like from the last previous one, if I make show it to you one more last time, he made a 638% CI here now. Maybe it was a little bit more, maybe it was a little bit less, but around up 600% from the last bull run, and that was like from 2020. I see here, from 2020 till 2021, exactly. So this one took like a whole year of the bull run, and this is like now we are exactly in this year again for the bull run. So what the people are gonna expect from here, that he's also gonna go up for around 200%, they say here. Wouldn't expect that in like a personal or like a financial advice kind of thing, but I would expect for sure that it's gonna go up. We're also gonna look for a Bitcoin long for sure. Maybe if you want to, we can also check maybe for an Ethereum long as well. But now we're gonna focus a little bit more on Bitcoin, and then after that we're gonna start with Ethereum. So should I invest in Bitcoin right now? Well, you are now actually in a little bit in the bull run in this time of the moment. It is like what I would expect, but that will take like a long time maybe to wait for it. It depends on like how much you can invest, and like what you can like invest, you know, like that you don't have to look at it ever again. Is when he's gonna make his all-time new high. Then probably a lot of people are gonna sell on that moment. But it depends on like when he's gonna make a reversal, and then like the whole Bitcoin bull run meter is gonna go again, you know. So then he's gonna make again the bear market, and then he's gonna make accumulation, and then he's gonna have again a bull run, but that takes literally years, you know. So like it depends on if you can already like join in with this bull run to make a little bit out of profit, but then I would say that you also have to get out really quickly, you know. Maybe if you can take a trade, that would be then even better to do, because like that's like a little bit for the short term, and you're taking the bull run with you. Otherwise, I don't know if it is worth it to like really invest in it, you know. That's more how I see it right now, because otherwise it's like a little bit, yeah, at the same time a little bit risky, but also like you're not gonna get maybe all too much money out of it on the moment. Well, it depends actually on how much you're gonna invest, of course, but still. But okay. So what I would expect, guys, is actually what happened in 2017 is also gonna happen in 2025. These kind of things are like really interesting to see, because also like this is like 8 years from now. And if I am not correct, let's see. Yes, this was like one of my analyzation from here. This is like what we had in 2017. So what you can see here, like from the bull run, was from this part actually here, from 13 September all the way to 15 September in 2017. And then he pushed down again, because that was like the new all-time high. It was 20k. Well, now, guys, that's gonna be really interesting. Now the bull run started from here, and that was actually like a little bit of the first one. Okay, so this one right here, or actually this one, it was from 25 of January on 2021, made a new all-time high on 64k. Okay, so bear with me, guys, and this is like the second one, and this was like a little bit of the bear trap as well, what I had on the last live stream, what I told you guys about. I also had the trade, what is it, on the 2nd the second live stream, I think, or on the first live stream. We also took a trade on that one, actually. Maybe I can show you that one as well if you want. That was this one. Look. On the moment in when he made his new all-time high in May, 2022 of May, he pushed it out, made a new all-time high on 111k, 112 round up, and eventually I was thinking like, okay, a lot of people are gonna sell. There were a lot of liquidity over here as well. It has to go pushed out, and let's look at this, guys. Perfectly placed. Till the liquidity zone of this line, place it out, and now he's going up again. So these kind of things, guys, are like really interesting to see, okay? Because like this is like what we are trying to look for, and this is like what we want to trade on these kind of moments as well. Okay, where was I? Yes, so now we are at this point over here in 2021. With the new all-time high of like around up 69k, maybe 70. It depends on how close this line is, but I think, yeah, 69k is it round up. So when that happens, you know, because a lot of people were thinking like, oh shit, a new all-time high, now I'm gonna take all my money, and that is what was happening. And what you can see here, it has a whole bear run to the downside all the way over here to like 15k again. That was even lower than the previous all-time high in 2017. So now it started again with like a good run, you know, so like with the start of a little good bull run. And what you can see here, when it hits like the 73k, so there was a new all-time high, panic sellers started to sell like crazy to make money out of it. And what happens after that, you know, you can see here already people bought here from this part. You can see here it took out the liquidity on this one, it swiped it, and now you can see already that it pushed up again like crazy until now in 2025, aka the new all-time highs are coming right now, guys. Because what you can see here already, like in 2025 he made an all-time high on 108, he made another one on here on 109, almost 110, and now we made another one on 112k almost, or it is on 112k. So now he's gonna make another push to even make it even probably higher for this one. But you can see here already, there's a 3-day time frame, and you can see how bullish it is, guys. A lot of people are like buying right now because everyone is like pushing Bitcoin, talking about it, and these kind of things are like crazy. And what you can see here as well, like from the last previous trade what I placed, you can see here already he's making he's reacting to all like the kind of value gaps, order blocks what we have. He took everything out, and now he's going to the upside. So look at this. He swiped over here. Let's see. Let me like X. The usual what we do. This value gap we can let stay. And now like we want to aim for these kind of highs and even actually higher above it. What kind of level should we like place it on, guys, right now? You know what are we gonna do? We're gonna look for a long-term trade as well on Bitcoin. We can like try to look for like maybe a little retest on the value gap maybe later on with Bitcoin, and then after that we can also check if like what kind of the new all-time high is gonna be. That is like the things what we want to look at, okay, guys? So let's further look at the trade like what we had from last time. So this is like what we kind of expect from it right now, okay, guys? Here you go. This is like what we had at the let's see, that was this one, exactly, the bull flag pattern. This is exactly like what is happening right now. I also draw it on my own chart over here. What you can see here, that from the previous low to, or from the low in 2025 on 7th of April to all the way to now, or not now, till 20th of May. You can see here already, like he's like had made a bull flag pattern. He broke out of the structure out of it, and now he is like looking maybe properly for a retest and then pushing it up again. And these kind of things, guys, are like really interesting to look at. Okay. So also what you can see here, my team are focusing on the target on 144k. We can place maybe that trade if you want, guys, and maybe look them maybe as well for an Ethereum long as well, maybe for later on as well. And otherwise maybe I would look for maybe an 100 and what is it, 15k maybe as a trade. I think I would like that one of the most right now to have as a nice number, because you won't always want to look for like a rounded number, guys. The reason is like people are like want to look for like the clean all-time highs with kind of thing. So like what I was trying to say with this one is like for this one we are trying to look for 120k for example. So this one over here is like a nice one where people are probably gonna sell, and let's see, around 115k, so here, something like this. These are like the things what we want to look at, these kind of levels. Reason is because like a lot of people are like used to have like a nice rounded number, you know. These are the kind of things what we want to look at for like for our next time high on Bitcoin. So what I was talking about, what you can see over here is also like the altcoins were making like a shitload of pumping lately. This was like yesterday as well. IXL USDT made a pump of 61.53%, guys. Also over here with the crypto total market cap excluding Bitcoin as well, guys. In 2015, double bottom, then like accumulation with the bearish pattern flag, and then he made like a push of 969 times. Then he did go down again, made again the double bottom on 2019, again accumulation, and then he pushed it again 150 times. And now 2023, double bottom again, accumulation. And what we're gonna expect here, guys? Again, maybe 150, I think even more. And these kind of things are like really interesting to look at, guys. So if you don't follow us as well on Merlijn Trader, follow us right away. Here you can see like the live trades what we placed, what we are thinking about Ethereum, altcoins and Bitcoin all together. Every day we're placing a post about it, well even more I have to say. We're also placing about fundamental trades, so don't forget to follow these kind of follow us. Also, if you want to join us with a exclusive trades what we have, follow us on WAP. It is totally free. Then we can show you the trades what we are placing it on, and also come to us to WEEX what we are following to the. Or join us on WEEX what we are trading on to show you what kind of trades we are placing to go for later on. Okay, guys? And as well, if you are still curious, like, and if you still having questions like what we are talking about all the time, also go to Merlijn Trader on YouTube. It's also like a really interesting one to look at. Most of it is like really easy to watch the videos what we have here. We're making every day one video a day, sometimes even two on the good days. It depends on like when it is going really well and when it is really tough to make a video out of it. And my colleague Tom is gonna explain you everything about what is gonna happen. Okay, guys? So for real, if you are having questions or having doubts and you still don't know what you would expect from Bitcoin, you can always watch these videos, and always you can watch this on our live stream. So don't forget, like and subscribe, and yeah, guys, let's see how this bull run is gonna give us. what's it gonna do. Okay, now Ethereum. Ethereum is gonna be the one that's a lot of people are gonna sleep about right now, I think. Reason is, if I'm going back to X, you can see here that Merlin placed a post about BlackRock is stacking Ethereum again. 35,200,000 dollars worth quietly. You're still sidelined. Whales are preparing for what's coming next. Follow the money, not the headlines. And that is very well said from Merlin. The thing is, like, what is happening right here is like the BlackRock is stacking up again with Ethereum. So what they would expect, because like what I told you already, if Bitcoin is gonna pump, eventually Ethereum is gonna pump, and altcoins after that as well. And BlackRock is gonna focus on Ethereum the most of it. So what I told you already with the Bitcoin pump, what we expect from to the 115k, maybe 120, maybe even higher to the 130k. These kind of things are like really interesting to look at, because if BlackRock is focusing on the pump of Bitcoin, they are preparing for the Ethereum pump then as well. So also with what I showed you already with the where is that one again? Where did I place it? Ah, yes, exactly. Like these kind of things. These are the kind of ones what I meant to show you as well. What happened here in Ethereum on the daily time frame? You can see here with the golden cross indicator. What you can see here is that he crossed again, and what you can see here that he pumped the price up from there. So if I'm looking from this part, I'm gonna go all the way over here. He made a 59% pump because of this golden cross. And now what we are sitting over here is that he's maybe probably gonna have again a pump from like maybe 59%. So then I can't even reach the screen over here, guys. So let me check. If I'm gonna place it from here to here, 59%, then they would expect that Ethereum is gonna go to 4,000. Guys, these kind of things are like getting really crazy. I am telling you, people are sleeping on these kind of things because everyone is focused on Bitcoin. What I also really understand, because Bitcoin is also gonna pump like crazy, of course. So like these kind of things, guys, are like gonna go really, really hard. And these kind of things is also what we want to focus on as well, okay? So what I'm telling you guys, the golden cross crossed it, pumped it up again over here with the cloud. He made a change of character as well on this period of time, and you can see here he made a golden cross. Cloud is getting bigger, and now it's time to pump up the price again out of it. So also with the EMA 50 on the previous time in 2017 of Ethereum, you can see here literally that he made an accumulation and that the 50 MA indicator started from, what is it? July, on the 11th of July in 2016 he started, and in 2017 you can see here already that he literally at the start of January in 2017 that he made like a little bit of accumulation to the upside, and then he pushed it out. He made a change of character and made a break of structure out of it, and then pushed it up. Now we are almost in exactly the same moment, because what you can see over here, that he made like a lower low, that he swiped everything on this lower side out of it. Let me place it for you guys that you can see it like really well. This like thick white line, this is like exactly what I was talking about. These kind of things, guys, he swiped everything out on the underside, and now what you can see here that he is pumping it up, and that he was going up all the way. And now we are exactly in the same thing. Look at this. from here, what you can see, this one, make it a little bit less, make doing a style of an arrow for you guys. Here you go. And what you can see here, guys, he made a swipe out of it. And now he's probably gonna go to the upside again, because what you can see here, the new all-time high was over here. Here you go. And that's on 4,800, what I can see here, guys. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's going to maybe the 5k maybe even for this one. Because these kind of things, guys, are gonna get really crazy. Because what you can see here, he's pumping it already. He's making accumulation. A lot of people are like entering here to trade already, or people are selling from here. And now what you can see is that he's pumping all the way over to this upper side, properly to this new all-time high to break it. So these kind of things, guys, are like really crazy to see it. Okay, so now we are at this position right here. What you can see as well, what I showed you over here with the 50 MA line as well, that he's crossing it, that he's gonna pump it up again. And here's exactly the same way, but then in like a more structured way of an analyzation. So first we're gonna talk about this one over here real quick for you guys. This is the phases, what is happening with the markets about with a normal pattern. Okay, these kind of things, guys, are like really interesting to look at. Okay, because like what you can see here, that he is made in the UT phase B, so he's making the new all-time high. Then he was coming from the old all-time high. He's placing like there a resistance line. Well, that one broke out also from this side over here with the AR. He broke that one though out, made a lower low. Then he pushed it out to break these old resistance and support lines. He broke them both out to the newer ones. You're drawing those newer resistance and support lines, and that's what's happening right now. So then he was making a creek. He was making a lower low all the time, and what's happening from there? He's breaking out of the new lower low, making a spring, making a retest, and was jumping up again to the newer all-time high. And this is like exactly like where we are right now. Look at this, guys. So what I was telling you. Let's see. Yeah, this was the new old all-time high, and he broke it. Now this one is gonna be the new all-time high, what we want to look for and what we want to focus at. The new one, this one, and it's exactly the same one over here. This one was the old one, and he broke that one out, or this yeah, and he broke that one out. He was pumping it all the way down. So what probably happened is like the people that were buying over here on this long over here. So a lot of people were buying on this part. You can see here that they swiped it, and that he's now made a spring, and then again the retest out of it. So now we are gonna focus on this new all-time high out of it, and probably if I am not forgetting, probably we're gonna also go from this. I'm gonna go for this high over here. So that's like a roundup. What can it be? 4,889. And these are like the things what is gonna happen on Ethereum on this moment, guys. And these are like the prices what we want to look at. This is like the thing what we want to focus on at. So Ethereum is gonna be like maybe the one of the most interesting ones maybe to look at for a long as well. Over here. So like this one. Perfect. Here, 4,850. That's like the price what we want to look at for this time, okay? Yeah, guys. So this is like really interesting to look at, okay? Because like if you can see this, it is going really well with crypto. Also, don't forget, if you have any questions about the trades what I'm gonna place, or any questions what I'm talking about, feel free to ask. If you want me to like check on a few coins, what I did on the last coins as well, like this one. Let's see, give me 1 second, I have to go back with this one. Let's see, this one here. Was it on the other one? I think it was on the other one then. Yes, it was on the other one. It was this one. Yes, here you go. Look, just example for this one, I made some analysis on a few coins about Sonic against TWC, and as well for Zeybek Network. I made an analysis on what I would expect from it. If you want to have any questions about a few coins, what you want to look at, feel free to ask, and I'm gonna talk about them and make an analysis for you guys with the next part. Okay, so what are we gonna expect from here? We're gonna make an analysis right now. We're gonna make an analysis on Bitcoin. That is where I want to start on first, and then we're gonna go focus on the further notice kind of things. Okay, give me 1 second. There's happening something right now, so I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry for waiting. There was some technical issues. Okay, so let's see what are we gonna expect from today. Yeah, so this is like the kind of pattern what we see right now, that he's making the break of structure. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide these ones real quick. I'm gonna place them a little bit together, and as well we're gonna remove this. Okay. So what we would expect, we're gonna want to try to focus on these times of highs. Okay, we're also gonna focus on like the kind of partials what we want to take and what we want to look at. So what are we gonna do is well, focusing on this all-time high of course as well. So we are focusing on 3 lines where we want to focus at. We want to focus on the all-time high right now on the 112k. We want to focus on the 115k and on the 120k, I mean. So, what we're gonna expect and what I would expect from this trade, okay? So, what I showed you already, guys, is this part over here. This is the bullet of the bears. So, well, what I was saying here. This is the bull flag pattern. Sorry, that is what the name was. Wow. Man, that was a bad word what I said, like. Okay, well, so what I was trying to say, guys, the bull pattern flag, this is like what we see already right now, and this is like what we expect from it as well. So what is gonna happen? We're gonna remove this part to make it a little bit clean for ourselves. These are the kind of lines what we want to focus on. So this is what's gonna happen, okay? What I can see from here as well, what already happened. So maybe we are as well a little bit late, maybe to place a trade on this part as well. But we can always look for it. What we have was like the trade what we took on a long, and that was this one, and it was like a really good trade, and we can still use this one, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna like remove a few things to make it a little bit more clean for ourselves. Let's see, this one can go away, this one can stay, this one can go away as well, and this one as well, and this one. Now the fake breakout we can stay, the brush as well, and these kind of errors are gonna stay as well. Okay, so these are like the kind of things what we see right in front of us right now. Okay, so what is gonna happen, and what I would expect the most of it right now is these things. Okay, if we're gonna like draw a Fibonacci from here over here, what you can see here that this is like the level what we want to focus on actually. Okay, to be honest, I don't think he's gonna go all the way down again to make that kind of retest. The reason is like that a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin right now that isn't gonna like focus on it all the time. Okay, so what I would expect from it, what I want to see, is this kind of thing. So he didn't get on this high right now, but he pushed all the liquidity out what he could do. So what we kind of can expect from here is like this kind of placement over here. What you can see here that like a lot of people like are gonna go maybe back to this gap. What I would expect from it to like then going to the zone to the all-time higher high. So so like example, what I would say is kind of these kind of things over here. Look at this, guys. If I'm gonna make a fair value gap, what you can see here that did come in there and then he pushed it up again, and I think this one is gonna happen the same. So like what you can see over here, it's gonna go up a little bit, down, up, and then a little bit down into the fair value gap, and then he's making the consolidation to the upside again to the push. And this is not exactly what we would gonna expect from it as well. What you can see over here. Here you go. See? This is exactly like what we want to see, guys. This is like the kind of way what I would expect from it, because like Bitcoin is always repeating itself like in the years of the before that as well. And these kind of things are like getting really crazy, okay? So like what you can see here, like with the pump, what it has, now with the consolidation, what he's gonna make, with the breakout, what he did over here as well. So with the accumulation, what I was telling you about, let me mark this for you guys. This accumulation for you guys, these kind of things are like really interesting just to look at, okay? So if I'm gonna remove everything for you guys to make it a little bit cleaner, and then show you like what I want to see is these kind of things. So what we have right here is the rectangle on this part and a rectangle on this part, okay? Then what I would expect is that he is gonna push through this arrow right here. And what's gonna happen, because he's made an accumulation on this side right here. Let's see, here you go. Like this, here, this part right here. A lot of people were joining over here. And you can see here that he broke out of it as well. And then he made a push. The fair value gap is still intact for it. So what you can see here that he did go up again, push. Now what I want to see actually to prefer is that he is gonna make a higher high from the previous high, what you have here, or the higher low I have to say. Then he is gonna go back down in the fair value gap. Then he's gonna go up again and then make this push to the all-time highs. And this is like the way what we want to focus at, guys. This is like what we want to see as well. These are the kind of things what is looking really interesting for me. And this is kind of way what we're gonna do. So then we're gonna place our stop loss under it. And then we all the way gonna go to the upper side from here. Focusing to the all-time high, focusing to a new all-time high, and to the big all-time high. Probably I want to take my partials already from the 115k, or I want to set my stop loss and then on break even on these kind of things. The most reason is because like you never know like what Bitcoin is gonna happen in the future. Nobody is like can expect what the future is gonna bring to us. But still, you know, like these kind of things are like going are like everyone is talking about it, everyone is going crazy and is talking about it in a good and positive way. So what we would expect from it is like that the Bitcoin is gonna go up, and not even a little bit, but like in a big jump. And these are like the jumps that we want to look at then on this kind of time in the moment. Okay, So yeah, man, these are like the kind of parts what I want to see at. Also, I told you guys that I probably want to look at maybe trading on Ripple again, maybe for later on as well. First, I want to wait how this trade is gonna go out eventually, and then maybe we can maybe look later on maybe for an Ripple, but I'm talking like maybe on a week later or something, on the next Wednesday, to then maybe look maybe for even a Ripple short for in the short term, and then maybe again for a long, because now what you can see here that this one is going really well and really good as well. Unfortunately, I didn't took this one. Reason is because like we took a trade a little bit on the short side. We took it from here. So what you can see here that like he was entering a trade, and then we got pushed out because like our stop loss was actually too tight, unfortunately, because we had to place actually under this low. And yeah, man. Now you can see like that we missed our trade on that part. So yeah, it happens, you know. Like I'm also still human, guys. Like I'm also making still a mistake, and these kind of things like happen, you know. Like so don't expect like that you need to win some money all the time, okay, guys? Because these kind of things like happen. You lose and you win some, and from the losses you learning like a lot more than from the winning part. But if you're winning, it is still like a really nice feeling, of course, because everyone likes it, of course. It's like it's really normal, but still, you know, it is a part of how it works in life, okay. Also, what I want maybe to look at maybe for you guys is on Solana. Maybe we can also check how Solana is going for the lately part, because Solana is also gonna be like a really interesting one to focus on these kind of levels, because like these kind of levels are like crazy for us maybe to focus on for later on. Okay, so like these are like the levels we want to focus on also for Solana maybe for later on. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be really interesting. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going back to Twitter for 1 second, okay, guys? I know that I was talking about the bull flag pattern already to you guys, and that the team is focusing that the target is going to be 144k. My personal preference is going to go to like 120k. The reason is for that because like you never know like what is gonna expect for in the future, and it is still like a really good target to focus on. I personally think also that the 140k is not like a really bad target, but even though like we still want to focus on the fewer things like what we're doing as a trader, because I'm a day trader and I'm trying to focus on like for until the next day, and for the swing trades for later on as well. So guys, also we had CPI today, okay, on 8:30, and actually I have to say, guys, he made a big jump, okay. Or not a big jump, I have to say actually, but I have to say more like in a way like well, let me show you guys otherwise for you guys. Let me get the dollar for you guys to it, not crypto but all real quick, and here you go. Look at this, guys. We had like a big pump to the downside because of CPI. I also trading on FOREX, most of it. That's also what I'm trying to focus on as well. And look at this, guys. I would expect that the dollar was going down, and it did actually. Also in like a really crazy way. What you can see here that dollar is like making lower lows all the time, and that is also going to be really interesting for us to look at. Why? We are focusing on Bitcoin against the dollar, okay? And these kind of things are what we want to focus on the later time frame over here. So what we expect from here is like that Bitcoin is gonna go up, But also dollar is pretty bearish, I have to say. If you look at the like 1 hour time frame, you can see here that this is like the low what I want to focus on this moment right now. Before we are probably gonna go up from here, okay? Like these are the kind of things what we want to look at, okay? Because like you can see here, like this was the all-time low of in 2020, no, in 2025 and on 21 of April. If I'm gonna go a little bit more back, what you can see here, if we're gonna go a little bit more back, then here in 2021 he made his, this was like an all-time low over here, over in January in 2021. Now you can see here that he broke the old pattern that he was going up. Now he's going down, and I think even it wouldn't surprise me that he's gonna go down even more. Also on this part, what you can see here, like these are like a lot of people were expecting that the dollar is gonna go higher up, and this is like the part where we want to focus at. But guy, so look at this. If you're gonna focus on this part, you can see here already, he took out already some liquidity, and I think he's gonna grab some more out of it until he's gonna go up to the upside again. So what I would expect from here with the dollar is that he's gonna go down, grabbing all the liquidity out of it, and then he's making an all-time high to the upside again, and then we can trade again on Bitcoin as well with it, okay guys? And these are the kind of things that we would expect from it with the dollar. So this is also why I'm trying to focus on Bitcoin lately, okay? Also, what you can see here already, that Bitcoin is going really well. What I want to see is actually that he's gonna make a new all-time high on it. So if I'm going back to this one, is that he's gonna make a new all-time high on this part, this section right here. If he's making a new all-time high, so what I can do is making an alert on it, so that we know for the next time if he is breaking that that old higher low, then we know that he is ready to make a little retest on the fair value gap on it, and then he is gonna push up to the upward side. So also for the people that are trying to think like, okay, where should I step in? These are like the kind of levels where I want to focus on. So let's see if I'm gonna draw it for you guys. 108,558. These are the kind of levels where I want to focus on, okay? Probably he's gonna go down first, so maybe you want to join in even earlier. That is like around here. That's also possible. That's around 106k and then 500. But the thing is, like, what you then can do if you want to do that, then you can place the TP higher, and your stop loss is gonna be under the what is it, the liquidity. So then because then you can focus on it in a real nice way. But the only reason why I'm doing it in this way over here is because the reason is because then you see that he's making a change of character already in the mean of time when he reacted on the fair value gap, making a break of structure out of it, and then he's gonna make a retest. And that is like exactly like what we want to see on it, because then we know for sure that we want to enter this trade as well. Okay guys? Okay, so far I'm gonna start with a little break, okay, for like 15 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna start also to make an analysis on Ethereum for you guys. And after that, we can also make some analysis for you guys on a different kind of pair if you want. So drop it in the comments over here, like what kind of coin I should give an analysis to for you guys, what you would expect from it, or you can ask me a lot of questions. Don't forget to follow us on X, or go to WEEX, or follow us on Merlijn the Trader. And guys, I would say like I will see you in 15 minutes, and then yeah, then let's see like what's gonna happen. Okay, see ya.
next step.
Choice you make. If you decide that you are meant to be something special, then that is the book you will write. If you decide that you are meant to be nobody, then that's the book you're gonna write. And I'm not here to dog you out and to tell you what type of book you should write. I'm just here to tell you that you can write whatever you want.
Yes, guys, and welcome back from the coffee break. How you guys doing? Has everyone some chippies with them or some water? I got a big bottle of water, I have to say, because like I am pretty thirsty for this kind of trades what we're gonna place. Okay. Okay, guys, let's plan everything out. I see here in the direction that someone wants me to look at AVEX as well, so we're gonna do that as well. If someone is curious about maybe another coin as well, I can always look for it for you guys. I can make an analyzation. So I would say like let's start. I'm also gonna do actually, by the way, want to look at for Ethereum, probably for long. The reason is because like I made some analyzations before that as well. What you can see here, what also actually did go quite well, I have to say. So like, yeah, man, we're gonna see like what's gonna happen over here. These kind of things are like gonna be really interesting to look at. And the first thing what I want to see is actually this part right here. So I'm gonna remove this one real quick for you. I made an analyzation for you guys. There was a real quick one. The reason is because you can see here already with the triangle what happened, the swipe what happened over here as well. That these are like the kind of things what we want to look at. Okay, here look. He swiped this this part over here, which you can see here. I placed an X. That means that it was swiped. And like what happened is like the people that were buying over here on this section right here. The people that were buying right here got all swiped out because of this swipe. And now what you can see here, that he made actually like a kind of spring. If you see it in this kind of way, he made a spring, and now he's going back and making a break of structure even to the upper side. So like what's gonna happen right here and right now? What I would expect from this is like that he's gonna get this high out. This high is what we want to focus on for right now. The reason is because if he's taking out that high, that means that he is properly going, because like what I'm telling you here, he's making like an accumulation on this time. Then he did go make a lower low, then again made a break of structure to the high. If he's going above this part right here, then probably he's gonna make a retest out of it. So then what I want to see that he's coming like around up here and then go to the higher, to the liquidity over here. So around up here, I want to say this is like the level what I want to focus on right now. The reason is because like you can see here that a lot of people were buying over here. What we also can do is like maybe focus on this high, that he's gonna make a new all-time high as well. And these kind of things are like the places where I want to look at, like the levels for right now. Also, it is the biggest reason why I'm doing this, because you can see here like with a breakup block that he pushed it out, but that like there are a lot of people buying over here. So like there's a gap right now over there, okay? And that gap is needs to get filled. So what I want to do and what I want to look at is if he's making a higher high about this previous higher low, then he's gonna go back to this zone, and then we're gonna place a long to the upper side for it, okay? So like then I'm gonna go to a smaller time frame for you guys to like show it a little bit even better. Then I'm gonna go from here. The stop loss, we want to have it on this low, and we're gonna push it all the way up to the high. And this is like the kind of part that we want to look at. I'm gonna place it like a little bit lower as the entry price. Oh no, I'm just gonna leave it around here. Yeah, that's perfect. We also can do it like, because I want the risk rewards from 3. That's always like how I'm trading. I would prefer that the most. Then I would do like over this actually. So then it's even lower than this price, or it's almost on the same level. This is like the kind of trades what we want to look at for right now. So that he is going to this entry level over here, and that he's gonna make an reaction over this part over here right now, probably maybe over here even a little bit to this section of a little order block what you can find here, and then from there we want to look at a reversal to the upper side to this high, and also maybe over this high. So what we can do, I want to place it over here to the 3,731. The reason is because I would expect that he's probably going higher, but I am already happy with my take profit, and that is like where we want to focus on this time of the day. So that is Ethereum for you guys for sure. Then we got Bitcoin as well. What I want to expect. Because like what I would expect from Bitcoin as well, what you can see here already, that he's making a little bit of a consolidation right now. If I remove this for you guys real quick, here you can see here already he's making actually like a little consolidation. If I'm going to look a little bit closer for you guys, yeah, this is like actually what is happening right now. if I'm drawing these patterns for you, then you can see already like what is happening right now. He's getting smaller and smaller, and eventually he's gonna make a break of structure out of it. And these kind of things is like what we want to look at for you. Because like if this is gonna happen, he's gonna like jump out eventually. So he's gonna make a break structure on the upside or on the downside. What I want to see personally, that he's gonna make a break structure, swiping the old high over here. Then he's gonna make a switch to the downside over here. And then from there he's gonna make an upside over here. And this one is gonna probably gonna take a while. Or what also can happen is that he's gonna break like really fast and really easy over like this way. And let me make this one for you blue, for example. Or it can happen in this way that he's just gonna go to this all-time high and then probably even go higher. So these two are like the options what we have for Bitcoin right now. And I don't want to long from this position right here. The reason is because like there are a lot of people already buying already on that part, and that is something for me that I'm thinking like that's too risky for me. That's not in my plan as well what I want to do. So these are like the kind of things what I want to look at. I want to see that he's going to this entry level over here, so around up to 108k, and then from there we want to look for a trade over there. Okay guys, so like what I want to see that he's gonna break this high. Then if he does that, he's going to this low over here. So let me always draw that for you guys. Maybe it looks a little bit easier to understand from you that this high or this low, what I'm trying to say, that he's going over here. Let's see. So like this, a little bit bigger like this. That he's going to this arrow to pass this red line, and then he's going up from there from that side. Okay guys, this is like the kind of things what we want to see. Okay. Also, somebody in the chat asked me to look for AVAX, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Let's see what AVAX has to bring for us, guys. I'm trading on the market cap to like understand and see like what's gonna happen with AVAX right now. What I can see here that he's making actually already is actually in a pretty nice uptrend, I have to say. It's not even that bad. Let's see, and he is already has already like 2 times of a breakout. Actually also on the upper side as well, if I'm correct, like this. So like this can be like really interesting to see like what's gonna happen. Okay, let's go. Let's see. First of all, what I'm doing is like drawing a Fibonacci out of it. What I'm doing with the Fibonacci is always I want to check like where the buy zones are from the Fibonacci. The Fibonacci is like one of my favorite tools to use in the market. Then after that we want to see what we can find, and that's like this value gap over here, what he just got into actually. So this is like a really interesting one to see, because also what we have here is like here an order block, and he got in over here as well. So what happened here is like this part. A lot of buyers joined over here with AVAX. So a lot of people were buying and were checking for long in 2023. So what happened over there? So a lot of people were buying over here on this whole place. Hey, AVAX, huh? You see with the A? Now, okay, sorry. Serious. Well, then he's going up. You see that he's making like a whole big gap until this part. You can see here that like a little bit of people were selling over here on this side, and then he is making an order block over here. Well, what happened then? He is making another push all the way to this high. Here's another gap. but I didn't draw there a order block or a fair value gap. The reason is because what you can see here already, that he made a lower low, so he picked up the orders from this side already, and then he did go up again. So what is happening right now, that we are on this all-time high. Maybe I have to check like what kind of price it is for later on, but well, you know what, let me do that right now otherwise. Let's see. AVAX, Avalanche Futures, market cap, yeah, that's that, against the US dollars. This is the lighter one what I want to look at. Here you go. Okay. So what we were saying, we're gonna draw it again real quick for you guys. So give me 1 sec, real quick, because then we can see like the prices for you guys. That makes it a little bit easier. You can see as well that that the market is a little bit different, but like it's not like a big of a deal. Yeah, $65. It was an all-time high what he has here. Well, it's not the biggest all-time high, I have to say. What you can see now, the biggest all-time high is like 148. But this is like the heights what we want to focus on right now. So what I can expect and what I can see from here is like what we have is that he is now had a breakout to the downside, but he also has it 2 times from the upside as well. So like what we can expect from here is like let's see. So what I was telling you guys with the order block as well. So from here you can see already that he picked up the order block as well, a little bit of the fair value gap, what you can see right here. So like what happened, so he made a push, then people were selling here a little bit, then he made another push, then he picked up the orders from this whole section, then he made another push from there and did go in here. So what happened, a lot of people were buying from this part as well, what you can see over here, and he reacted on it. Now what is happening, from there he's making a push, but then from the low making a lower low this time, and from here as well. So what happened is like people were selling from this side over here, and what happened is like if people were selling, they have to like pick up those orders over here, and this is like what happened exactly. They picked up the orders from this side with the order block, they swiped even, and now he's making a change of character, making again a higher high. And this is what you can see over here. Look, now what you have is this part. But you can see over here that you can see that the people were buying again from this section over here, and he dropped in the order block again. And what you can see now, he's going to go up with a big push, and he's gonna change again of direction. So what happened over here is like, now we are on this big part of the section, okay guys? So this is like what we're gonna remove for you real quick, because now if I'm holding the order box for you guys, and you can see already like where he's giving direction on of the directions on it. And now what you can see, like this gap has to get filled up again, and there were people were selling. So because like here he picked up these orders from here as well. Okay, so this whole section that were selling from here got pushed out, got out because of this push over here. And now as you can see, the market is going down again. So these highs are like the ones what we want to focus on right now. Okay, also this one over here. So these are like the ones where we want to focus on. And so what is happening, he's now in a position to go push again for a higher high. So what I would expect, if I'm drawing here an order block as well, you can see here that he's picking up this order block. He's like joined in this order block to go for the upside again. So what I would expect for a little retest, like what happened over here a little bit. So what happened, like you got this push, he pushed it out, what you can see, he pushed it out. Then he did go in again, and then he's gonna make the push all the way in. So like from here, let's see, So from here, 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 and then the push. And actually that's also now happening over here as well. Here, 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 and then the push. Actually what you can see if I'm like placing it next to each other, it comes pretty close to each other, don't you think? So these kind of things are like really interesting to look at, okay? Because like these kind of things are like where people are missing it. Also, if I'm drawing the lines like what I put over here, you can see actually as well, let's see, from here, that this is what happened literally before that as well. See, two breakouts out of it. As well over here, sorry, I had to put it like this, yeah, exactly, and two push outs right here, like one over here, and the second push out means that he's gonna go up for the upside. Well, I have to say that is like working pretty well, because like what is happening, a lot of people were selling from this part over here. There's a lot of liquidity over here, and as well over here as well. So these are like levels that is like really interesting to look at. So this area right here, this area is also really interesting for the new all-time high that he's hopefully and probably gonna make. But what I want to do is like focusing that on this level for you guys, if I would go for a long. So like what I'm then trying to do, or what I want to what I want to see and what I want to expect is this kind of thing. Let's see. What I want to see from here is then like, because like you can see here already there's a lot of people selling from this part. Let's see. Over here. So what we can see and what we want to expect is this part. Let's see. Yeah, this is a little bit better to see, what to focus on. These are like the kind of areas what we want to focus on. The reason is what I am drawing this is because I want to like draw like a little bit of resistance and support line actually. So what I want to do is like this part here. This line is already like got broken and has a resistance on it, and now it's broke out again and making a support on it. So this is like the part where I want to focus on most of it. I prefer. And what I want to do is then like making like a little order block or fair value gap actually between it. So we are using the support line and the fair value gap. And from here I want to say to place a long to the upside. The low under these lows. And the high for this one. For these highs, because you can see here's a lot of liquidity as well. Nobody else taken out. So this is like the high what I want to focus on for this period of time. If you want to do it literally for the long run, that's also possible. Then what I would do is like focus on this section right here. That's also possible. Or even longer for this one. So then what I would do if you want to do that, put your stop loss in under these kind of lows, okay? Because like otherwise you would have like a huge risk to have it on, and that's you want to have like a small risk and a big reward, of course. And like with a risk reward of a 1 of 3, or this actually and a 3.55 risk reward, that's literally more than enough. Okay, that's like the kind of things what I want to focus on. Celinda Anderson, no, do not buy Bitcoin. Wait for the bear market. Now it's time to buy altcoins. I agree in a kind of way, for sure. But the thing is more like with a trader, it's like you're trying to focus on for the long term. And what I would do is that I want to focus on like the long term in Bitcoin for a long, okay? So what I want to focus is like that I want to buy on Bitcoin for a certain price and then till a take profit price. So I'm not like investing in it. I'm like placing my orders in for that period of time, and then I want to see again like a reversal on Bitcoin to trade on it further as well, because otherwise it's also not possible for a trader to focus on it for a really long time. That's like what I am trying to look at, and like what I'm trying to look for as well. So also for here, but you can see here like he's yeah, you can see here actually that he is like resisting like to go higher right now. So what also can be possible that he's like going over for a break for downside, then going to this area of the zone to pick up some orders and maybe this order book as well, and then go up looking for a high again. So these kind of things are like what I would expect. To be honest, I want to look for Ethereum for today. I have to say, the reason is because Ethereum looks very clean to look at. It's also the reason because you can see here right, that he's making like an yeah, that he broke out of the old level. And the rest of it is actually like this. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna go to WEEX. That's where we are trading as well, guys. That's where we are trading for the long term, and that's where we always trade on. So if I were you, like, join us. I would say join us on this section, okay, guys. Also, what I have to say is like join us just on WEEX, follow us on Merlin the Trader on X, and otherwise, if you have questions or you're curious, like what my colleagues are doing, is they are also making videos every day for you guys to focus on the videos we are making and what we would expect from Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the altcoins. They are gonna talk about the fundamental aspect and also about the analyzations what they are making. Also, the team helped me a lot with expect a lot of things what we do. So we were working like a team. And till now, I have to say, guys, like that Ethereum is gonna be the one that we want to focus on right now. Okay, guys. So let's see. What are we gonna do? We're gonna check on Ethereum, like the price section. What do we want to focus on? So that's this. Okay, let's see the stop loss. We're gonna place it on 22,773. Let's see. 22,773. And then, oh no, that's price. Excuse me, guys. that did go wrong almost. 2273 point. Let's see. 76. Our TP is gonna be around 3,731.04. Okay. Then our price where we want to join in, or when we want to place it, is at 2,636. 2,636. And let's see, at 0.96. 5.6. Yeah, 96 indeed. Okay. And let's see, then I want to have a risk of like 2-3%. That's like the standard, like what we do. And then actually we're gonna have a leverage of 10. And then we're gonna see like what's gonna happen, guys. Open a long, confirm. Okay, now we place a long for right now, okay, guys. And let's see like what's gonna happen, okay. We have to see. Oh, excuse me, guys, that is not like what I wanted to do. Where was I? Yes. Okay, there we go. Now we are gonna look at Ethereum for this time. Or I mean not Ethereum. I mean Solana. Because Solana is like one of the trading parts that I want to focus on as well right now. Solana is like one of my favorite coins as well. Not to trade on, but like for investing, for like in long term time as well. Because like what you can see, like he did like a really good job right now, and I have to say that he made a new all-time high eventually as well, and I think that he's gonna push it even higher up as well. Okay, guys. So let's take a look at the chart. So what was happening from this previous high? He made a previous high on like, what is it? $250 round up, and eventually he took that all-time high out to a new one, to almost $300, what I can see here. Okay, now what is happening, and what I would expect from it, is that he's not gonna make a down push again, because like we are closing or we getting really close to the Bitcoin upper side, and if Bitcoin is gonna go up, Ethereum is gonna go up, Solana is then gonna go up, and altcoins as well. So these kind of things are like really interesting to focus on. So what you can see here, he swiped the upside and did go down. What is happening right now is this part. If I'm drawing a Fibonacci from the low to the high, you can see here already, like really clean, that he's making place the order block right here, and that he picked it up in an instantly as well. That he like did go really fast. Also, he swiped the underside as well. So that's like really interesting to look at already. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna look at right now is this part. What we can see here, that here is an order block as well, and it's still open. And what we can do is like we're gonna go to the 3 days time frame. I'm gonna place another Fibonacci over it. The reason is because like now we can see like the levels where he wants to go to, and where we want to look maybe for a long on Solana eventually as well. Because what I can see here, there's a lot of people got swiped over here and got swiped over here, and we are in an uptrend, so we want to go up eventually. So I would expect from this one that he is gonna go up, and eventually it's gonna go down again, gonna go in these order blocks, then it's gonna go up for erection, and then it's gonna push out. And these are the kind of things what we want to look at. Most of it because like he's giving a reaction on like every placement right now, what we want to look at. Also like this high got swiped out because of that high, and this high got swiped out because of that high. So like everyone that were selling got put out actually. So like now the only persons that are like now in a long are the people from here with the fair value gap actually. So this is like really interesting to see, because like this part of the session got a big part got swiped out. The rest of these people right here got swiped out, and like the people from here and this one over here got swiped out as well. So this is like really good to see. Okay, so now we are in this part of the session what we want to focus on, because here's like the order block on the weekly, and this is like the order block we are focusing on right now, because like if he's gonna get in this order block, then I know for a fact that he will gonna go push up to the upper side. Also because the reason is, if I'm going back to the daily, but you can see that our people are selling on this placement right here. Here you go. These are like a lot of sellers, you know. You can see that because like of the patterns. These are not big movements. These are just like little small movements, and you see that nothing got pushed out. So this is like also like a really interesting one to look at for you guys as well, for maybe later on if you want me to also like have an analysis on Solana as well. So these are like the kind of expectations what I want to see for you guys. And I'm placing my stop loss over here, and then my TP over here, and otherwise probably over here as well. There's also even like a really good level to look at and to focus on it as well actually. So these are like the kind of levels of what you want to focus on that time. Well guys, I think this is like a little bit of the end of the stream again. So what I was telling you guys, Bitcoin is gonna be really interesting, guys. We're gonna have like probably gonna have a breakout eventually. I would expect that it will gonna take like in the weekends. That's maybe gonna happen, maybe even earlier. It depends on like what Trump and what Elon Musk are gonna say about it, and all the big guys are gonna talk about it. Okay. Also, with the Ethereum, what we expect is that we are long on Ethereum as well, guys. For you guys, this is like what I are expecting right now from it. But you can see here that he's made a breakout as well. So this is like really good and really interesting to see. What you see over here, guys. Unbelievable. It's perfect. So this is like this is like what we would expect from it. Maybe he's gonna even push even harder to the upside, maybe for the liquidity. Maybe he's like skipping the whole retest out of it. So that's gonna be like really interesting. And then well, with Ripple, it's gonna be maybe like one that is gonna be interesting for us for maybe later on, if you want me to have an analyzation as well, because like look at this trade would also go really perfect. Also for Fitness Zavan, that was asking me to go look for AVAX, and I need to go for the right one over here. I remove this one, I mean this one. I would expect that we are going for a long as well with Avalanche, man. To be honest, against US dollars. Dollar is now on this time like also really bearish. And like what I can see here, man, is like there's a lot of liquidity on the upside. It has its patterns from over here as well. So like this one is also gonna be really interesting. Also for the people that were asking me to focus on Zayback or make an analyzation, this is like what my expectations was, and look at this right now. He swiped the liquidity on the underside, which you can see here, and now he's pushing up what looks like to go to make a break of structure and a change of character out of it to go to the upper side. And also with Sonic, this is like one what we have to wait a little bit longer for, I see. Because this is like what is happening right now on it. You can see a little bit of liquidity on the both sides. But what I want to see is that he is going to this down part to like take all the liquidity out what he can do. And then he is gonna go to push out on the upper side. Okay guys, this is like what I would expect from all the trades what we have. Okay, for these times moments. So remember, I am on Ethereum long on this moment. And this is like what I would expect from all the crypto coins that I have an analysis for you guys. Okay, so don't forget, guys. Follow us on Merlin the Trader. Here is where we're always placing all the trades on, also when it goes good or bad. And yeah, we are posting here every day a lot of things on to tell you like what is gonna happen with crypto, with Ethereum and everything. And also follow us or join our group in WOP. This is totally free. Then you can see the inside and outsides of our trades as well. And join us with WEEX. And let's see then like what's gonna happen, guys. Let's see, okay? And don't forget to follow us on Merlin the Trader, where you can see all the live streams that I placed right now. And watch our videos. Okay guys, then this was actually our live stream for today. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and like the live stream, and I would say till the next time.